Hello, I'm Brian from How to Automotive, and today's video is all about Gearwrench Tools' new 92 flex head ratchets, so stay tuned for that. So Gearwrench Tools sent me out all these ratchets you see here. We got the standard flex head ratchet here with the standard grip. We got the comfort grip flex head ratchets, so they go from quarter up to half-inch drive. And they also sent out the long standard 92 straight ratchets. Come with me and I'll show you some of the jobs I did putting these to work and how they're going to benefit you and why you may want to pick a set of these up. And I'll tell you more about the specs and stuff as we go through the video. So Gearwrench Tools just released the 92 flex head locking ratchets, and they're a 90-tooth design. The 90-tooth design gives them a little bit more strength over the 120. The finer the teeth, the weaker the teeth are and easier they are to break. Their older XP 120 ratchet had 3 degrees of arc in between each tooth. This one has 4 degrees, but with the 90-tooth design, they gained a lot more strength for only 1 degree less of arc in the turn. One of the features I liked about them most is their super thin heads, allowing them to get into really tight areas. So I'm using the half-inch drive ratchet here, the flex head ratchet, to loosen up the tensioner on this Honda here. And I'm able to reach my hands down there and flip the switches, the directional switches, to get it in the perfect position. And as you can see, I had to put a tremendous amount of torque on this to get this belt on there. This was quite a challenging one to push over and then get the belt on there. What made this nice was this ratchet was long enough to get just enough leverage on here to push that tensioner over and make it a pretty easy job overall. So this is a standard grip. If I needed to, I could put a cheater bar over it and push it over. If this had been the comfort grip, there would be no way I could do a maneuver like that. A cheater bar would actually damage the handle. But the comfort grip would be a lot easier on your hand, especially applying this much torque on a ratchet like this. When it comes to choosing a standard grip or a comfort grip, it's all preference, whatever you like. Not one is better than the other. So having these ratchets be flex head and locking gives you the best of both worlds, where you can use it in positions where you can flex it or you can lock that lever and hold it in one position. I like my heads flexing it most of the time, but occasionally you want to lock it in place. So the thin head of the 1/4-inch drive one here came in super handy getting this pin out of the differential here. One of the features I like about flex head ratchets is when you loosen a fastener up, once you get it to a point where it's loose enough, you can turn the ratchet straight up vertical and use it like a speed wrench. I love that Gearwrench offers them in a 3-set combo, 1/4-inch, 3/8 drive, and 1/2-inch drive, because when you work on cars, you need all 3 of them. You're going to be in all different applications. One minute you're going to be under the hood. Next minute you're going to be on the suspension, doing brakes or suspension work, so you need the variety of the tools. Now, like I said, these 90-tooth ratchets are strong. Here I did a little bit of abuse of here. I banged the ratchet over to loosen up this fastener. It even flew on the floor right there when it popped off. Here I'm using the 3/8 drive here, and I'm putting some serious torque on it, pushing upwards to loosen this fastener. And as you can see, it's snap free right there. And if you've ever used a cheap ratchet, when you put that much pressure on it, you can tell that it's about to break or it feels like it's going to break. This had none of that. It was plenty strong. I had no worries of it snapping off. Here's one of those applications where I was trying to use the flex head here to get to this fastener here, and it was just a little awkward, so I was able to reach over here, flip the switch, and lock it into the perfect position wherever I wanted it, and that was super handy to get that fastener off here. Also, this ratchet features the switch to lock it on both the inside and the outside of the handle, so if you're in these weird, awkward positions, you can flip that switch and get to those. So like right here, I can flip that switch here, or I can reach underneath it if I had to and flip the switch. Also, those switches are recessed and flush, so you don't accidentally flip them when you're in tight areas like this. Okay, if you're interested in any of these ratchets, there will be links for them all down in the description of the video. I'm Brian from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Encourage you to subscribe. Invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.